I joined Bean Kinney and Corman this year after 36 years of practicing at two other firms in the Washington, D.C. region. I'm thrilled to be part of this dynamic and caring group of attorneys, many of whom I've known over the course of my professional career. Over those same 36 years, I've been married to an amazing person, Isabel, and we've been blessed with a wonderful son and 17 nieces and nephews. I think they get a little tired of Uncle Chaz's life lessons, but one of the things that I've shared with them is that the most important attribute in their personal lives and their professional lives is empathy. And the most important implementing skill for empathy is listening. By empathy, I mean not just, the cliche of standing in somebody's shoes. I take it a step further. It's looking from their eyes. What are they seeing? What are they concerned about? As I've reflected back on my professional career, and I've thought about the business clients whom I've represented, and I've tried to bring empathy to their experiences, to look through their eyes, what's concerning them. And I came up over time with really a unifying theme or theory. And since we're in the Washington, D.C. region, I've given it an acronym. Everything needs to have an acronym here. I've called it CAP, Critical Asset Protection. Because when I've worked with business clients over the years and tried to understand their concerns, what's emerged is that there are really four areas of common concerns for clients. First and foremost, it's people. They want to protect their human capital. They want to have employment relationships structured in a way that empowers employees to be their best and to grow and achieve on behalf of the company. And they want to be able to manage those employment relationships to protect the company, but also give the employees the freedom to succeed. Secondly, their ideas. All companies thrive on what their key branded idea is. It's often expressed in the form of their know-how and their trade secrets, and they're deeply concerned about how to protect those ideas, those trade secrets. The third area that I've seen is their relationships. They have key business relationships that allow them to grow and thrive in a competitive business market. And they face competitive threats. So what they want to do is to make sure that they're protecting their contracts, their relationships with, again, the partners that are going to make them grow and thrive. And then finally, their finances. They want to be able to make sure that they have access to capital, that they have access to lending, that they're able to preserve their financial resources in a way that, again, is going to be able to make them grow and to become an even more successful company. In implementing CAP, Critical Asset Protection, it's important to partner with clients to achieve those protections. What I've been really impressed about with Bean Kinney, and I've seen a lot of firms in the Washington, D.C. region and throughout the company over the years and how they approach it. Bean Kinney and Corman is at the top of that list. Bean Kinney and Corman, first and foremost, listens to its clients. It's empathetic. It comes to try to understand what the client's business needs are. In each of the four buckets that I've mentioned, and some that Bean Kinney doesn't know about until they've heard from the client. But in each of those areas, Bean Kinney's goal, first and foremost, is to add value for clients. So often lawyers get criticized for taking away from the bottom line. Bean Kinney is dedicated to adding to the bottom line, to finding ways to help the clients grow the pie, to use a cliche. They do that across the full spectrum of the 4 buckets that I mentioned, through extensive experience in the employment law area, through many attorneys who have deep experience in protecting intellectual property, trade secrets, know-how, people who have tremendous experience in protecting contractual relationships, including, for example, in the Northern Virginia area, government contract relationships. And finally, we have an amazing group of attorneys with deep experience in the areas of finance, lending, banking, corporate governance, real estate, and ways to protect our partners, our clients' balance sheets. I'm just thrilled to be part of this firm with its breadth of experience and talent, but most of all, for its empathy and its listening, which they extend not just to clients, but to the community that we serve across the Washington, D.C., DMV region. I'm thrilled to call myself a Bean, Kinney & Corman attorney.